Welcome back to the channel. All right, we are talking about nighttime cravings. This was the biggest thing I struggled with. So if you do that whole thing where you feel like you stay on track or it's easy to do good with your food and then at night the cravings hit, then this video is for you because I'm going to show you what to do in the moment of a nighttime craving and then also what to do to prevent them from happening all together. When I struggled with my body and food, no matter how much willpower or discipline or motivation I had, I would nearly start every day on a plan, eating that good breakfast, making it through lunch, kind of pushing through the day when I had cravings, and then I would get home at the end of the day and literally want to eat everything in sight. And sometimes I was able to kind of keep it at bay, but for the most part, most of my days ended falling a complete victim to my cravings. And sometimes it was a little bit of an eating session, and in my days where I struggled with binge and emotional eating, there were these big eating sessions. So no matter what your day or night looks like, if you notice yourself kind of scouring the cabinets at the end of the day, standing in the fridge, like looking for answers, even though you know nothing's actually in there that you want, but you don't feel satiated, you don't feel grounded, you don't feel satisfied, so you're looking for more, then everything I share in this video is really going to support you through just that. So that takes us into kind of the state that someone's in at night, because this, like handling this proactively and reactively in the moment, is going to really support you with your cravings. And then we'll also give you some like quick and easy tricks with your food that will help too. So basically, most of us go throughout the world very busy all day long, no matter if you are a stay-at-home mom building an empire, no matter if you're in corporate America. Pretty much if you're functioning in America's society in the 2000s or any time, you are most likely operating in a state of go, 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 do. You have to like take care of certain things, take care of other people, whatever that might be. And what happens is we kind of get in a stress response throughout the day. I'm not going too much into the stress response in this video. We've been talking about it in the last few. But what happens is as you get home, things either start to speed up, most likely if you have kids, or you kind of get to that place where they slow down and things get quiet and you're just left with yourself. Or maybe you're left in a place where you're actually having to feel or experience what's happening to you, or feel or experience the stress accumulated of your day, over your day and in that moment when you get home. And so it's really easy for people to not pay attention to their body and be disconnected from themselves all day long and not really hear their cravings, or just be able to push through them because you have so much going on. And then nighttime hits, and one, you just haven't eaten enough, so your body is telling you to eat more. That's the biggest one. So step number one is eat enough throughout the day, right? And then the next thing is most likely you just haven't taken the chance to slow down and transition from this place of go, go, go to this place of like slowing down, caring for yourself, and transitioning into your nighttime. So I highly suggest a nighttime ritual, and it depends on your schedule, but if there is a way you can pause from this kind of like frantically running throughout the day in your head, disconnected from yourself, to slowing down and truly connecting with yourself and your body, that is going to help tremendously. And also, a lot of times nighttime cravings are because of stress, right? So if you can stick a de-stressor in that pattern, like break that pattern that goes from stressful day to eating, if you can kind of stick that in its place and break the pattern, you'll be at least more centered and be able to decide what you want to eat versus eating in this place of autopilot. So I know a lot of people out there are like, take a bath or like read a book or these things. Like if you can take a bath and read a book or go for a long walk, please do. Yesterday I went for a walk on the beach. It completely reset my whole day without even having to try. So if you have the time to do that, great. And most people, especially if you're managing yourself and your family, don't necessarily have the time to do that. So is there something you can do in the moment? Can you walk in the bathroom and take 10 deep breaths? Can you put your earphones on or headphones on and listen to a song or a little meditation app for 60 seconds that helps you calm your body? Can you take a minute and write in a journal real quick, or even text something on your phone that kind of vents out your frustrations of the day and reminds yourself that it's time to slow down? These mini little rituals, whatever it might be for you, will dramatically help. And I find when I'm in a bind and don't have time to do anything, one little headphone in with a song that kind of like gets my body out of the state of stress, even if I'm doing other things, works miracles. Ideally, like the bigger and more incredible and relaxing the ritual, the better. And just know, just because you can't go for a beach walk or take a half an hour bath when you get home doesn't mean you can't implement this into your life. So on top, what this does too is, like, after you get centered, you are now in a place where the real you is there to make a decision about your food. When you're choosing from a place of stress or a place of autopilot, you're not operating connected to the true you that cares about your goals, your dreams, all these things. You're operating in a place of stress and autopilot and almost in this frantic survival mode. And it's like, give me food to calm. You want to center and then make your food decision from that place. So that takes us into kind of like the in the moment stuff. So after you're centered, you make this present decision with your food. Slow down, enjoy it, let your body and your brain resonate the mealtime experience so it actually realizes you ate. Definitely have some different things on your plate, like have something a little sweeter, have something a little salty or savory. Satisfy maybe those cravings that you haven't been able to satisfy throughout the day, and really have a nourishing, balancing meal. And here's the trick that leaves you feeling satisfied. Warm belly, deep belly satisfaction, like you get up and you think that was a good meal. And if you're like a sweet treat person at night, let yourself have a little dessert. It can be something like a little ice cream. It could be something a little like on the other side, just like berries and some whipped cream or something. Honor how your body's feeling, but do it by choice. Don't do it because you're eating out of the cabinets on autopilot, right? Do it by choice, bring presence to your meals. And last but not least, I already said this, but I wanna say it again, nothing works. None of this stuff will work if you don't do this one thing, and that is eat enough throughout the day. I've worked with thousands of people. No matter what they tell me, even if they think they're eating enough, if they are nighttime eating and nighttime cravings, I can promise you they are most likely not eating enough, not getting the nutrients they need throughout the day, and not feeling satisfied, truly satisfied with their meals. And a lot of people say things like, well, I like eating salads and healthy all day. I do too, and I also know if I just ate a salad at every meal and a smoothie for breakfast, I would be starving at night. And so I love nourishing foods, but I make sure I have grounding, satisfying meals that leave me feeling satiated all day long into my evening. And if you don't do that, any craving control techniques or whatever that might be will not work, because at the end of the day, your physiology will always win. No matter how motivated you are, no matter how much you care about your goals, you'll only be able to last so long. And I highly encourage you to set yourself and your body up for success, and then slow down and bring presence to the situation. And this is a foolproof way to really, really support you with those nighttime cravings. And it might take a little time, but I promise you it works. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, click like, leave me a comment, let me know how you're going to use this in your life. And if you need more support behind this training, know that I have a really incredible video training that I made for you all around breaking free from your cravings, breaking free from your struggle with food in your body, and really setting you up to live your best life. So click the link in the description below this video, access that free training, and I will see you next Tuesday on the blog.